Hello, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still relatively new, under a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. To everybody who's already subscribed, all my viewers, thank you all so much. I always thank you with every video because my channel wouldn't be what it is today without you all. I know that. I love you all. I am so excited to be here, and I'm eternally grateful. I just want to tell you that every single time. Everyone who does decided to subscribe tonight, thank you. Thank you so much. If I can spit that out. Thank you all so much. I'm really happy to have you all, and welcome. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story. It's on superhero twin flames called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here. I've read book 1 aloud live on Facebook, and I've uploaded all of those videos to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. If you've already read book 1 or watched all those videos, just know that book 2 is published and available. These are very well made, very beautiful paperbacks, and they're available from Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 plus shipping. And if you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. All right, everyone. So what I'm doing this week here in America is it's the month of May, and this Sunday is Mother's Day. And so while I celebrated love all month long in February of this year, for Valentine's Day, I got our messages from a different goddess of love each week. I'm doing something similar this month for Mother's Day. This is the Mother Speaks Tarot. So we're celebrating the mother all month long. Okay, so this week you can tell who our message is coming from. It's coming from Mother Mary. I've got my Empress card of Our Lady of Guadalupe over here from the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. I've got my bottle of water from Lourdes, France. And I've got my little Valentine's Day rock that I feel, I found this in my backyard near Valentine's Day a few years back. And this was actually very red color. This, you see the heart there. It's more of a dried blood color now. But then when I flipped it over, to me, that's Mary's silhouette. So, you know how you can find Mary and Jesus and a bunch of stuff? That's mine. And then we have the Virgin of Guadalupe over here again. And of course, my beautiful Mary, the Mother here. And I've decorated her with some beautiful silver stars. Silver is the feminine. Okay, so, pardon me. This week, I'm using the Medieval Scapini Tarot because it has aspects of Christianity in it. It has Jesus in it and stuff. This is a vintage deck. You can see here the copyright is 1985. This is actually the first deck that I ever used. This isn't the actual first deck. My son owns my first deck, but this is the type of deck. And this is vintage. This was probably bought right around the same time I got mine. And so these actually, the deck that I used to clarify, my tiny deck, and this deck actually came to me in a miracle in February, right before I was going to do Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene's messages. I wanted this deck really bad, and I asked my son if I could borrow his, and a miracle ensued. So if you would like to know the story of that miracle, I did do a video on it, and it's the link is in the description box below. It says the story of my miracle, February 2021. There are also links in the description box to purchase my books, to watch me read book 1 out loud. My friend April, she's got some links in there. If you want to know my life story, I was visited by Mary when I was 16, and I tell my story in some lives that I did on Facebook several years back. The links to those videos are also in the description box, and I am still offering personal readings, so if you would like one of those, the information to do that is also in the description box below. So I've been investing in decks, different decks here, and I've been really excited to use this one. After the reading today, I'm going to pull one card from the Mother Mary Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Now, Alana Fairchild is the same creator who created the Isis deck that I used in February for the messages from Isis, who is another mother energy that really resonates with me, and they're very powerful messages. So I'm only going to pull one, and then I'm going to read the entire section from it for you. It's been amazing how these work out. The card that I pull seems to address the whole reading. It is just incredible. So, all right, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. And that's the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom in your soul that is encoded in your soul. And if you can manage to keep those that wisdom and that energy high lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to a place where you may become enlightened, or you know what I mean? So when we're looking at your major arcana cards, it's kind of like destiny, but not really, because free will is what gets us up and down that ladder of vibration. I think that's what they mean in the Bible by Jacob's ladder. The angels going up and down the ladder is like, with each lifetime you can go up in vibration or you can go down, you know. So that's why I mentioned that. Now, let's start here. What we've got here, right smack dab in the middle of everything for you, Cancer, is the exact same card that Pisces just had in the center of everything, except it was this way. So, this is the Nine of Swords. Swords is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy, okay? So it's all about overthinking and nightmares, and but this is in the reverse for you, okay? And for those of you who are new and don't know as well, I read, as an author, I know how much work it takes to create a book or to create a deck, okay? And so I like to use the energies that are harnessed in these tarots. And Mary, I was reading these very much the way you do a Rider-Waite, but for this week, Mary suggested me going ahead and looking in the tiny little book here, because Scapini's ideas behind these cards are a bit different, and so that gives different messages to you, and they're still, it makes them correct here. So I'd also like to know the stories behind the cards, but this is basically where's the thing? There it is. This is a monk that's in the sarcophagus. This is the story behind there. It doesn't really matter right now when it's in reverse. This is doubt, suspicion, slanderous gossip, shame, timidity, shady character, and reasonable fear. So when it's right side up, it's like misery and concern and nightmares and despair, suffering, and all that stuff. In the reverse for you, it's not as bad, but it's almost the same kind of energies. You've got some doubt, you're suspicious. There may be some slanderous gossip going on around you. You may be feeling shamed. And there is a shady character around you. Okay, so, and that means that your fear is reasonable. All right? So, wow, that sucks. Sorry, Cancer. Now, the next card that we have here is the energy that crosses this, and what it means by crossing it changes with almost every reading here. So I'm just wondering if maybe this is the person you're dealing with. This is either going to be either the person that you're dealing with, or this is going to be someone who helps you out. Let me see what this... Now, the King of Wands, he's... that's fire energy. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius. All right, so we've got, oh, he's a barbaric king. Okay, so he's kind of barbaric here. Pickaxes, horns, Basically, he'll describe a lot what they're wearing, but it isn't really a story, so I'm not going to bother reading all of this. But yeah, so basically the feeling behind this particular King of Wands is that he's pretty rough. You know, he's a bit barbaric. This is an honest and conscientious person. Oh, okay. Maturity, wisdom, devotion, friendliness. What? A friendly barbaric guy. That's awesome. An educated gentleman, generally a married person and a fatherly person. Okay, well, you know what? That's so weird. I think that for some of you, this may be the person that you're dealing with as a barbaric guy, and I'm not talking about gender. Okay, this could be a woman. It's just energy. Okay, but also this is this divinatory meaning. This is a really nice person. You know, like a mature, a fatherly person. So this could be a boss. This could be a father. This this could be an older friend. Someone that is. You know, a mother too as well. But you know what I mean. It's the energy. This is a kind person that is maybe helping you out. Maybe you're able to talk with them. Well, let's keep going. Now, the root of everything is the Four of Wands in the reverse, and this is more fire energy. And the Four of Wands is a wonderful card. It's the one with the flower sprites and the enchanted forest tarot. It's the 1111 card, so you might want to go ahead and look up angel number 1111. It's a wedding card. Some people call it the halfway to marriage card, though. Some of them, this is, like I said, a twin flame union. However, this is in the reverse for you, and so the reversal of this in this deck is loss of full tranquility, unfulfilled romance, insecurity, tarnished beauty, incomplete happiness. Okay, so, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Maybe this is the person that you were interested in. You know, maybe it's a romantic interest because of this right here, and I haven't gotten to it yet, but this is the energy in your most recent past and what is moving out of your life at this time. And just know that these energies can always move back into your life. But like the sun is the masculine. The sun represents the masculine side. The moon represents the feminine, which is why, see, they're twin flames, my characters. Her name is Luna, and she's the feminine. She's the moon. His name is Sunshine, and he's the sun. He's the masculine. His name is Sunny, though. I don't ever call him Sunshine. He hates that. So this can be viewed as a masculine energy. Especially if this is a Leo. Okay, this could be a Leo in your life, and but they're not. Maybe they aren't staying in your life, but this can also be another person. Okay, this doesn't have to be the same person, but it's just very, you know, this is very masculine. This is the masculine. Now, on to the other parts of the sun, though. I always say almost right away whenever I get the sun in a reading that you are very lucky to have the sun in the reading. Every time it comes out into a reading, no matter how negative all the other cards are, it makes all of them not as bad as they could be. Okay? So this does have something to do with children, too. There might be two children involved here, because normally there's only one child riding this white horse, and here there's two. Okay? Also, when I first laid out this card, I got a vision of a vacation. Like maybe you had been on some kind of trip and you spent a lot of time in the sun and now it's over. I don't know. So maybe all of that's true for you. Maybe some of that, you know what's resonating with you, what your story is here. But there is, this is happiness, this is success, this is joy, this is the happiest card in the deck. And so you were really, really super happy there in your recent past, but now this happiness is moving out of your life at this time. Now, the next two cards as a reader for me are future cards. And here we've got the Three of Wands. Okay, now you got a lot of fire energy in here, Cancer. I'm really starting to feel pretty certain here that this is the person that you've got your heart set on. And so you've got the Three of Wands here right above it and in reverse. And you've got the Four of Wands, you know, when I see these and they connect, as above, so below. This is some sort of reflection going on here, which you'll probably get. Now, this is the Three of Wands. These are three alpine climbers, one Tyrolean, one Italian, and one French, courageously climb a rock face. Their attitudes correspond to Kabbalistic symbolism. The Tyrolean is reaching the top. The Italian rests with one foot on the rope to ensure the safety of the others. The Frenchman, having taken a rest, is catching up with the others. Okay. Anyway, so the three is manifestation. Threes are usually collaboration. You can see here that these guys are all kind of working together as they climb this hill, okay? However, this is in the reverse for you. So this is assistance with an ulterior motive, treachery, diminishing adversity, beware of help offered. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so I feel like you're going to get an offer of help. And Mary decided to give you this card because that's obvious. Somebody's going to try to give you some help, but she wants you to be aware of it. Now the next card that we have here is the Four of Cups. Cups is your energy, Cancer, along with Pisces and Scorpio. And this card is generally about not seeing all the blessings that are around you, getting apathetic, getting sick of life. And that's pretty much what this mermaid is doing down here. She's sitting on a really old dragon, okay? I already read the story on this, and she's sad, and she doesn't see the fact that she's an awesome mermaid and she's on a dragon, but she's just bemoaning life over here. Whereas you've got this child that's on a brand new dragon, a child dragon, and they're happy. They're having a great time. It's like saying, you know, the world is beautiful. Being alive is awesome. And it's like after a while you just get jaded and you just forget that. Because it's, you know, if you get really spoiled with life, because sometimes this card is called luxury, where if you have everything that you want and you don't have to struggle, you get very bored. And then when you get bored with life, you get depressed. And, you know, so as we get older, we tend to get this. It's called jaded. And this is the color here. We've got jade, the color green jade. So this is saying that maybe to watch out here, because a lot of the times this card means that the universe is trying to hand you a blessing and you don't even see it because you're so wrapped up in your apathy, your not really appreciating life at this point. Okay, so this meaning, right side up, is weariness, aversion, disgust, unhappiness, bitter experience, stationary period in one's life. Okay, so I feel like you may be at a standstill here. Okay, this is obviously that you are heading for some sadness, and there is a big fat honking reason why this happiness is moving out of your life at this time. However, Cancer, your life path, okay, and when I say your life path, you encounter lessons of life that when learned, it's not things like how to do this and how to do that, like, you know, physically. The lessons of life are facing this type of energy and overcoming it. That is what we do here. That's what raises the vibration of your soul and the wisdom of it. Instead of having somebody come in and try to fix things for you, you've got to fix it yourself. Okay, and they're showing, Mary is showing me that this is a 3, this is a 4. okay? But these are going to happen the other way, the 4 and then the 3. So it's like a countdown? What? What does that mean, Mary? To a new beginning. Because the 1 is the beginning, the ace is the beginning. Usually we go forward with that. You are going to be like this, and somebody's going to say, oh yeah, I can help you. Now they don't have your happiness in mind though, okay? There's people out there that will see somebody weak and crying, and that's just an opportunity for them. So watch out, Cancer, okay? There's somebody who's going to say, well, I can help you, but then they're really just being self-serving and trying to possibly take something from you. Now, this is your hope card. And so this is the King of Cups. So this, again, this is really bringing it home to me that this is the person that is, you know, in question, that what this is all about. Okay? But what we have here is this person as the King of Cups. And when I get the King of Cups with another king here, there's this masculine energy, and that I feel as a hope card, this is what you're hoping this king will be to you, the king of your love, because cups, it's your energy. Yes, this is you. This is you, Cancer. But I'm also feeling like you're hoping to be in love. So this could be, you know, I mean, and this doesn't have to be masculine and feminine energies. This could be a same-sex partnership, marriage, you know what I'm saying? But when I get this King of Cups, I feel like the person wants them to be the king of their heart. Okay? So you may, if you're a feminine energy, I feel like you want this masculine energy to be the king of your heart, you know? Well, the energies don't matter. A woman these could be 2 women. You see what I'm saying? Okay? But I just feel like this is what you want. You want love from this person. Uh-oh. Okay, well, don't get ahead of yourself. Oh my goodness, more wands. In fact, the rest is all wands. This is so about this guy. Okay, the 8 of wands in reverse is your current state of being or your environment, and it is in the reverse. Let's find this guy. Now, the 8 of wands is, I'm already in wands. So here, 7, 8. There we go. This is the message card. Okay, this is communication. Here, let me just hold it this way. It's usually swift activity. In the Thoth deck, it's called swiftness. This is usually a lot of communication coming in because wands is fire. Fire represents electricity. This is the card of a lot of communication coming in at once. And so this could be things like a lot of texts coming in or a lot of emails, electronic communication. This particular 8 of wands has the idea behind a love relationship. When people, you know, here they are playing together, and then down here they're wooing, they're being wooed, she's being wooed, and then here they are old and they're just like sick of each other and stuff. So however, this is in the reverse for you here. And this means thorns of dispute and jealousy, harassment, discord, delay, stagnation, domestic quarrels. Yeah. So you're unhappy, you're stagnant, and there's more of that headed for you, Cancer, because you have something to learn, how to overcome this, okay? You don't need anybody to fix this for you. This was the lesson for Pisces as well, that this thing came up because it's an energy to overcome. This is happening for you rather than to you. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so this is the kind of like a trap. I feel like this is going to be the temptation. Somebody coming in and say, "Oh yeah, I can help you. You don't have to fix this yourself. I can help you." Mm. Temptation. Don't. You can do this yourself. And this doesn't mean that when somebody comes in and goes, "Oh, I can help you," and then you go, that's the one Allison was talking about," and don't be mean to them or anything. I don't know why I got that imagery just now, but just don't say anything. Just go, "Oh, no, thank you." Okay. So this is what I was trying not to get ahead of myself with. This is the fear card, and oh my goodness. This person that you may be in love with, I think is already with someone, and with a feminine. So I really don't even feel like I've got to even really read this card. This is your fear. This is the fear that this person is going to stay with the person they're with currently. Now, I got to tell you something here, Cancer. They are a matching couple. And when you have that, that's a divine union. Okay. Of course, there may be. No, that's not it. That's not it. I was going to say, maybe this is you. Maybe this is, what you're hoping for is being, really being yourself because you're in love, but you're very passionate, you're being very kind. But no, this is the energy that's crossing what's at the heart of everything for you. Yeah. So the thing about this Queen of Wands is that she is very confident. She is very magnetic. She is a strong-willed, strong-minded feminine. She knows exactly how to run her life. She has all the energy that she needs. She doesn't need anyone's help, and that even includes her king here. She is the master of her world. She is the master of the energy of fire, of energy itself. But sometimes this queen is the one card, the one queen that is used for the other woman. Okay? So unfortunately, it just looks like she's, and she is in the right side up to Cancer. You know what? If she had been upside down, I might say that she is not for this. She's upside down. She's not a true Queen of Wands. And she's maybe being mean to this person. She's not. She's right side up. Oh, yeah. Except for this hope card, which is your energy, the whole row of this is wands. And this is not a new beginning with this king. I don't think. Let's wow. Well, we gotta kiss a lot of frogs before we meet the one that we're supposed to be with, right, Cancer? I mean, I know this is disappointing. This is false start, a cloudy outlook, unrealized goal, decadence, empty existence, vexation, and cancellation of plans. So it says empty existence. I'm so sorry, Cancer. You are just feeling empty without this person. You are really going through it. The underlying energy is the Eight of Coins in the reverse. And the Eight of Coins is the working hard, learning a new skill. I really like this one because it's got the artist in it. That's Luigi Scapini when he was young, in the 80s, and there's his wife and their first child, I believe, and all these coins are all the different major arcana cards that are in this deck. He's made them miniature. I really love this card. However, this is in the reverse. So there is like this happy family energy to this Eight of Coins, whereas in other decks, it's just the person sitting there working really hard. In the Forest of Enchantment deck, it was a sister that was working really hard to free her brothers from an evil magic spell. And so there was an element of family to that as well, because you know what? We learn new trades and things like that, and work hard, and it has a lot to do with our family. It has a lot to do with providing not just for ourselves but for others. And when you make something of yourself in life, then your family is happy for you and relaxed, and but for you, this is in reverse. So this is lack of ambition, vanity, conceit, usury, hypocrisy, flattery, and intrigue. So you know what? This is also inspiration, and it's also ambition. All right, so there's something there, whether this energy is either your energy or it's them not having the ambition to pursue this relationship with you, perhaps. Wow. Okay. Well, it's pretty clear. I don't think that I need to clarify anything, but let's see what Mother Mary has to say for you. Okay. I love this deck by Mother Mary. Did I show you guys? This is my Mother Mary Oracle. Alana Fairchild created it. She created the Isis deck. I've been doing a lot of readings, guys. Sorry, I couldn't remember if I showed you or not. And, oh, please don't forget to like. That really helps get my videos around. Also, subscribe. I'm still growing. I'm under a year old. And also check out my books. They're part of my Divine Blueprint. I was guided by my higher self to write these books to teach aspects of spirituality, the path to enlightenment, in an entertaining but also, heavy-hitting story with characters that we can really relate to. And I also channel this story, and so I think that there's a lot more in it, a lot more lessons and stuff that even I don't know, because people have reported to me that they've experienced spiritual healing, which, I was shocked, but now I see that it makes sense, since it's spirit that basically told me to write them. So check them out. Mother Mary, what have you to say to Cancer? May I have one card, please? I think what we need is a little comfort and guidance here. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that just popped there. Our Lady of the Rose Child. 23. 2 and 3 equals 5. 5 is the number of change. There is something needs to be changed, or something is going to change. Okay, let's see if I can read this without tearing up here. I have a very close connection with Mary because I was visited by her when I was 16. That's part of my story. I have the video links in there. I did some lives on Facebook several years back where I tell my story, why I'm on this path, and about Mary visiting me and stuff. So when I read her stuff, when I read Isis's stuff, I usually tear up here, so pardon me. I'm already starting to. Our Lady of the Rose Child. You are my rose child. Oh my goodness. Oh, phew. You are my rose child, born of agony and ecstasy. In sorrow and joy, I am with you, and you are growing. Oh my God. See what I mean? She's covering everything. Whew. In darkness and light, I am with you, and you are growing. In death and new life. I am with you, and you are growing. The thorn and the bloom, both of the rose. In the midst of your suffering, you are in the birthing pains of new life. I cherish you, my heavenly rose child. Do not fear the darkness of life. It is necessary for your life to be made manifest. I am your mother, the midwife for the birth of your soul, and the defender of your heart. Surrender and trust in me. This is the part in italics. Okay, here's the greater message. Oh man. Torn open by suffering, you have become vulnerable and compassionate, strengthened through joy. You become light of spirit and accepting of all life. You are her rose child. To become what you are, you have endured the agony of breaking open as a seed, found inner strength to push down roots, and the focused intention to rise above the earth. You have been thorns and branches, finding ways to protect yourself from predators as you reach out to the light. And now your heart, the fragrant, blooming rose, is opening. This process repeats as we transform and become capable of receiving more life force, growing into a bigger manifestation of soul light upon the earth. At such points on the path, we come into direct contact with the divine. This isn't always what we think it will be. Though the mother loves and protects her only child, which is your own soul, beloved, she does not try to stop that child from growing. That would not be mothering. That would be smothering, which does not allow for life to promote growth, but prevents it, no matter how well-meaning that overprotection may be. Allowing more contact with the divine means more of life pumps through our being. That is joy, and that can also be agony. These cannot be separated. The devotee of the Divine Mother understands that the connection with the peace of the spiritual presence is not about avoiding life, but becoming strong enough to bear it, to grow through it, to become radiant, a living divine soul made flesh. The Holy Mother protects her child without interfering in what is genuinely required for the soul to become all that it is destined to be, a living divine being on earth. When the child suffers, how she howls in agony, feeling every pain as though it were her own. I'm sorry guys, I gotta pause. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I have felt that howling and agony of hers. You know that Mary's statues often cry. Anyway, I can't calm down completely. I'm just going to keep reading. So that what I said was, when the child suffers, how she howls in agony, feeling every pain as though it were her own. Sometimes that suffering is more than the Holy Child can bear, and so she intervenes, absorbing the impact and keeping the child safe from harm. At other times, the suffering is a part of life, such as the loss that goes hand in hand with human love. At these times, she is in the pain with her child, but does not try to shield the child from the mysteries of life, which, though painful sometimes, actually feed the soul with the richness of human experience. When the child triumphs, how she dances, ignited in delight and happiness, as her child shines true. She is willing to bear it, because that is the gift of life, through which the soul is empowered into divinity. The oracle of Our Lady of the Rose Child comes with a special message. If you have been suffering, Do not believe that the mother is turned away from you. She is in your heart, suffering with you. She is bearing this and asking that you bear it because she loves you, and this is your way to outgrow that which is too small for your future. Your breaking heart is the seed cracking open so that new life can begin. She is protecting you from unnecessary struggle, yet there are challenges which are essential for your soul to grow. These challenges will not be withheld from you because you are entitled to become your full self. Her message is this: from any suffering, great love will be born. Surrender into your pain to find the path through it, for that path is there, and new life is awaiting you. The mother will help you find the path through any pain or struggle. Nothing is impossible for her love. Know that your current struggle is blessed, and although this may not make much sense to the mind, this message can help the heart find some peace to bear this challenging part of your journey. Know that you are not alone, and the Heavenly Mother walks with you always. This says pray to her, but I always tell people I don't pray to her. She was a person. I pray to the source, to the origin, the combination of the mother and the father. Okay, but I'm just going to read it the way they say it. Pray to her, not for the challenge to be taken away, but for the courage, responsiveness, surrender, trust, and grace required to successfully move through it. You shall be so blessed. So, all right, Cancer, that like I said, I'm so sorry that you're going through this right now, Cancer, but you're not alone, and you can do this. Don't be tempted to throw your lesson away. You'll just have to face it again. Do you see what I'm saying? Anyway, the mother is with you, Cancer. That's what I have for you at this time. Thanks for watching. I love you all. You can get through this. All right. This is almost completely in your control, Cancer. The only major arcana card that you have is the Sun. Bring it back into your life by learning this lesson. Don't try to escape from the pain. Learn from it, because this is all up to you. Alrighty, that's what I have. I'll see you next time.